Hello Keto family, Cajun Keto family. Today we are doing a little bit different. We are doing outside in this beautiful weather we have here in Louisiana. A little cool front snap came through and we are going to do one of my favorites. And also down here in the South Louisiana, one of our favorites. You can't hardly go around 5 miles without having an old grocery store that sells Boudin. And we're gonna bring that to you today. It is a smoked shrimp Boudin. It's gonna be fantastic. And I'm fired up to share this with y'all. Let's rock and chop and let's get it done. All right, so let's go over the ingredients. Here we have the cauliflower rice that we already cooked. Go check out my dirty rice video and I'll show you how I make my dirty rice. Also, we have the Holy Trinity, my Holy Trinity. I always use it fresh. I know you've heard me talk about it all the time. Of course, you gotta have shrimp. This is golf cart shrimp here in Louisiana. And also, Cajun 180 seasoning is actually the Trinity, and the Cajun Le Gold. These are my two favorites that I'm enjoying so much. I have a promo code below that will give you a 10% discount. A little bit of tomato paste. Of course, you gotta have some butter, a little bit of lupin, and the hog casings. I always go with natural instead of synthetic because I feel like it absorbs the smoke better, and it also gives you a little bit of pop when you smoke it. So you promise you got to use the natural hog casings. So we're ready to rock and chop and get this sucker done. Of course, the first thing we're gonna do is melt the butter. Two sticks to start out with. And of course, the next step will be to add my fresh Holy Trinity. Look at that, my friends. If you could only smell this. Oh my goodness gracious. And of course the Trinity, like I've talked about so many times, my Holy Trinity, bell peppers, celery, and onions. So we're gonna cook this down until it gets a little translucent. Right. It's been cooking down for about 30 minutes, and now I'm gonna add some lupin, a couple tablespoons. And we're just gonna cook this down for a few moments. Help bind it a little bit. And then we're gonna add a tablespoon of tomato paste. Okay, it's only been cooking for about 5 minutes. Just make sure it's all blended in well. And next is gonna be the shrimp. And we're not gonna overcook it because we are gonna smoke this in a little while. We're gonna add a little green onions in a few moments when the shrimp cooks down. And the next step, we're gonna mix it in with the cauliflower rice and put it in the stuffer, and we'll be good to go and put it on the big green egg. And I promise you folks, you are gonna fall in love with this. So we're gonna cook this down for a few moments and we'll be right back. All right, the next step, it's optional. I like green onions in mine. It is totally optional to you. And also, we gotta have our Cajun 180 seasoning. Like I said earlier, if you wanna purchase this, you can have, I have a 10% promo code that you can get on the bottom in the link. 1, 2, 3, and we are done. Kind of splattered around, but that's all right. The wind is really bad over here. And I always got to hit up a little bit of the Cajun 180 Trinity. I do that at the end. 1 tablespoon of that. And like I said, all the ingredients are going to be listed below as well. And the amounts that I use today. And you have to realize when you do this, after you mix it all together, taste it and see if you want to add a little bit more seasoning, because what I enjoy may be a little bit different from what you enjoy. I definitely like it a little bit spicier than a lot of people, but I tend to cook it down a little bit less with the spices, and then I can always add a little bit more. So we're gonna let this cook down for a moment, and then we're gonna mix that with the cauliflower rice. And I don't know about y'all, but this is beautiful. I mean, simply beautiful. All right, next step, mixing it with the cauliflower rice. All right, next step is we're gonna mix the two together. We are ready to put it in the stuffer and head to the next step. All right, we are getting it done, my friends. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. I cannot wait to get this on the pit, and I cannot wait for y'all to enjoy some of the most delicious keto boudin ever made. Look at that. All right, so we're gonna twist up a couple links and throw this on the pit and smoke it for about 45 minutes to an hour just to get that smoke flavor in there, because it's already cooked. So that's all we're gonna do from here on. And of course, we are going to taste it. We are now ready to put it on the smoker. I have applewood and hickory. Oh my God, if you only knew how wonderful this smelt. We are going to knock this out. We're probably gonna let this cook for about 45 minutes to an hour and let that smoke flavor really kick in. I mean, truly, this is freaking unbelievable. I wish y'all could be here to smell this. All right, man, that hickory and that apple, oh my God, it is about to knock me out. Look how beautiful it is starting to look. It's ready, folks. Jesus Christ. I am getting knocked out with the smoke flavors. We are getting plated up. Look at that. We are ready for the taste test. Look at this, my friends. The smoke flavor has come out. I'm telling you what, the Cajun spirits have blessed me, and they will bless you. I can't wait for y'all to try this. Please tell your friends and neighbors to come check me out. Like it, subscribe. Love y'all all. Goodbye.